Hey y'all, it's Jennifer with JENN-Menship Jewels here. How are y'all tonight? I hope everybody's doing well. I've been doing a little bit of crafting on the side. These are a few things that I've made recently. I have a couple of stacked sets of bracelets, the pinks, the blues, the naturals, the neutrals, and my very favorite, my cross. And then I'm working on a phone lanyard here. And I've made some bead charms for purses, things like that. But this evening, I think I'm going to make just a really simple, pretty, what I would call kind of holiday style bracelet. Because, you know, we're getting to that season already. It's August, and, you know, things around here get to going pretty quick. And I'm going to use the Hildy and Joe nylon coated flexible wire, and it's the finest that they have. And we're going to just string up something pretty and see how we like it, okay? So hopefully everybody's doing well. I have had some things going on the personal front, but you know, don't we all, right? And thank God, got through everything, and I'm on the other side, as they say. And, you know, I'm just forever grateful for that. Got a fantastic family that I can't imagine being without. And I have friends that are like family. And, you know, family that not only are they my family, but I can honestly say that they are some of my closest friends as well. And that's a true blessing. You know, you can't always say that. Excuse my puppy dog. Teddy, don't make mommy zap zap. Be sweet. But, you know, I made my trip to Florida and came home. The only thing worse for wear, so to speak, physically, was my suitcase that I borrowed from my daughter. I tell you, the airlines are pretty rough on luggage. I didn't realize this, but man, oh man, you know, they tough, okay? Let's just call it like it is. So, but yeah, I'm just glad to be home and rested up, spending lots and lots of time with my babies. Just trying to get my mind where everything is falling into place. I am getting a little help from my sister and reworking some things for my business page, because for those of you who do not know, I do have an actual little side business, so to speak, where I sell my jewelry and beaded pins and canvas totes, all kind of little things. And I do all of this online. I do not have a brick and mortar store, but I love to make custom pieces, as well as I love to do things like school orders. For instance, if your mascot is a cardinal, I love to make keychains and bag tags and lanyards for the teachers, things like that, that would fit your school mascot. I'm already trying to think ahead to holidays. I'm not a big Halloween celebration person, so to speak, But I love fall. Fall is my absolute favorite season. I find it incredibly joyous, incredibly beautiful, and I love fall. So with that being said, you know, I truly enjoy every aspect of fall. The smells, the sounds, the sights. I love taking my grandchildren and going to the pumpkin patch. I was just talking with my roommate earlier tonight about how that's absolutely, truly one of my most favorite activities in the world. And I really relish that every year. I just find it so fun. But, you know, every family's different. Everybody has their own traditions, their own things that they enjoy. So tell me in the comments below, what are some of the things that you enjoy? What's your favorite pastime? What's your favorite season? You know, are you like me? Do you really enjoy fall? Or are you a summer girl? You know, what is it? Because I believe that, you know, God gave us 4 seasons for a reason. And I believe there's beauty in each and every season. And I think that He created each of us different enough that there is a reason that we each can see the beauty. And we can say, hey, you know, I love this. Or, hey, I love that. And truly mean it, you know. Because we're not supposed to be alike. We're supposed to be different. We are unique for a reason. Now, let me see. I just put that one little knot because I want to see how do I want to finish this off. What do I want to do? I love the look of this, but let's see, we're going to do this, and we're going to keep it like it is, because like I said, I love the look, and I think it's going to be perfect for holiday time. But we're going to just use something else. Let's see. So, it's the first part of August. So when do you start decorating for fall? Or do you decorate? Are you a person that says, nope, ain't doing it? Or are you the person that goes all out and has every corner of your room decorated somehow? If I had the space and the finances, I would have decorations up the wazoo, as they would say. I would decorate literally to the max for every season. Because, like I said, not only do I love fall, but I find beauty in all of the seasons. I think probably, if I'm honest, my least favorite season, and I know it's going to be very, very unpopular, But if I'm honest, my least favorite season would have to be summer. And that is simply because I don't like to sweat. I'm keeping it real. I'm a Louisiana girl. It gets hot here. It doesn't get warm. It gets hot. And I'm talking so hot that you just cannot imagine what in the world. I mean, we're talking hot, okay? So, yeah. This Louisiana girl, probably her least favorite season is indeed summer. So, yeah, I said it. I did. I said it. Okay? I'm sorry. But it's true. So, there. You have it. That's my least favorite season. But like I said, I love fall most of all. I absolutely adore spring. My allergies don't, but nevertheless, I really do adore spring. Let's see. Winter. I absolutely think winter is beautiful. I love and treasure a lot of things about winter. But I will say, winter's hard, y'all. Let's keep it real. Winter's rough. When you're dealing with aches and pains and arthritis and all them things, winter can be rough. So yeah, winter would probably be my second least favorite if I had to choose. So, I'd like to know something. Do y'all have any pets? I have 2 pets. I have a Morkie Teddy that I'm sure you all probably hear off and on in the videos. And he may bark and drive me nuts sometimes, but that's my baby. And I love my Teddy. And he loves his mommy. But yeah. And then I also have a kitty cat that I inherited, Scuttle. And Scuttle is enormous. He doesn't realize he's enormous, but oh, he is. Yeah, he is. He is a big boy. He's a sweet boy, but he's a big boy. And my only problem with Scuttle, and I need help, y'all, he makes a mess with his litter box. Like, what do I do? How in the world do I keep this kitty cat from making such a mess? What am I doing wrong? I don't care what kind of litter I buy, what I do, little turkey's gonna sling litter everywhere. And I know, part of it's just probably the nature of a cat. I get it. I really do. But, my goodness, y'all. You ain't never seen a mess that this kitty cat can make. Oh, golly. Wow. We're talking a big old mess. Now, we got this little booger up here. Finally connected through there like I wanted. Okay. Now, here we go. Let's see if we can, let's give it a little trim so that everything's kind of more even like. Since we last talked, y'all, I lost somebody that was incredibly dear to me at one time. He and I planned on sharing our lives together. And that kind of really threw me for a loop. You know, you don't ever realize how precious time is till you just don't have any more. And this guy, he was truly the love of my life. But more than that, he was a son, he was a grandson, he was a brother, he was an uncle, he was a cousin, he was a friend. He was a friend to everybody in his community. So, I mean, it wasn't like I was the one who felt the loss. My heart went out to, more than anything, his parents, his sister, and then all the others who loved him. But just saying, you know, none of us ever know how much time we have. So I'm going to encourage each and every one of y'all tonight. I don't care who it is, what's happened, what didn't happen. If you love somebody, tell them. If you've got someone that you need to let go and forgive them. Do it for yourself, if nothing else. I know that may sound greedy, but let's face it. If there's somebody you're harboring, I don't want to say hatred, that's such a strong word, but if you have hard feelings towards someone, they may not even realize it. And guess what? Even if they realize it, they may not care. The person it's hurting most is you. And that bitterness can grow like a weed, like a root in your body. And it can just take a hold of you, and it can just fester and fester and fester. And it can infect you in ways you never know. So if you need to forgive someone tonight, I just encourage you for whatever's wrong. Maybe you can't ever make it right, but forgive them. Even if they don't know, forgive them. Forgive them in their heart. And if they don't ask for forgiveness, if they don't accept your forgiveness, if they don't care about your forgiveness, that's all right, baby. Forgive them anyway. And you know what? For those that you love them. Even if they don't know you love them, even if they don't want to accept your love them anyway. Because life is short, and tomorrow's not promised, not for any of us. And so we need to all learn that forgiveness comes from within. We can't accept that God forgave each and every one of us if we can't forgive someone else. Because, I mean, no, we're not God. But, let's face it, if we want to believe, and we do believe, that we have been forgiven, then it's within our power to forgive others. Period. Because we have been forgiven, so we can forgive. And I'm not trying to preach. I'm not trying to proselytize. I'm not trying to do anything. And if it makes you upset, I am so sorry. But I am just speaking from my heart, y'all. Having lost my brother, having lost a man who truly will never know just how much he was loved by so many people. I mean, like anyone, there were problems throughout life and conflicts or whatever, but I don't know that this man ever really realized just how loved he was by so many people. So just love each other. I mean, if your neighbor's done you wrong, you know what? Forgive them. If you've done somebody wrong and you know you have, you know what? Stop. Just stop. Okay? You were wrong. You're human. You messed up. You own it. Own it. Admit, you know what? I messed up. I'm sorry. I did wrong. I did you wrong. I cheated you out of this and that. And, you know, we cheated each other out of time and memories and all these other things because we chose to hold on to bitterness and anger and all these other things. Well, you know what? Let it go. Get over it. Because you know what? You don't know what tomorrow holds. I don't know what tomorrow holds. And with that being said, because we don't know what comes up tomorrow, shouldn't we try to make the most of today? I know I am. Tomorrow may be just a Wednesday, but you know what? I'm going to make it the best dang Wednesday I can. I'm going to smile. And you know what? I'm going to make a mistake. I do. Every day. But you know what? I'm going to learn from it. And I'm going to grow. And you know what? I'm going to move forward. And like today, hey, it was a Tuesday. But you know what? It was better than yesterday. Yesterday was rough, y'all. I don't know. The old devil was after me. Because if I could drop it, I dropped it. If it broke, if it could be broken, I broke it. If it could fall apart, it fell apart. I can't tell you the look of frustration on my face when I vacuumed my roommate's bedroom and I went to empty the canister on the vacuum and I picked it up, and as I picked it up, it just opened and everything spilled. Yeah. That was not fun at all. I mean, yesterday was a day, but today was better. Excuse me. And you know what? I am claiming that tomorrow is going to be even better. Sorry, y'all. I see that I tied my tie a little too tight, so I got to go back and kind of undo it. And if you've noticed, I've been using pliers to pull my knots, so that makes it kind of hard. That's okay. We're going to get it. I apologize. I got like a tickle in my throat. So, anyway, this bracelet that I'm making here, it's pretty shiny and it's pretty blingy. And I'm actually making it for my daughter. She doesn't know. But she has a big thing on the 23rd of this month. She's been nominated. And she's being recognized in the state for nursing. And, you know, Mom is trying to make her a special little piece of jewelry for her to wear that night. Because I'll probably be babysitting her little one. Because, you know, yeah, a 3-year-old, I don't think he needs to go to a formal. I think it would never be the same if Jack Henry was there. So Mama's trying to make her some little something pretty, just so she has a little piece of me with her. And she knows just how much I'm thinking of her and how proud I am of her. I'm proud of both of my girls. They are as different as night and day. but yet they are so similar in so many ways. And I wouldn't change anything about either one of them. But they're mine, and I love them, and I'm so proud of them. And this particular night is a very special night for her. And so, you know, Mom's not going to be there. Like I said, I will probably be babysitting her little boy. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm moving the camera. Not meaning to. Forgive me. Forgive me. I'm not going to try to knock y'all down, I promise. Whoops. Okay. But, yeah, I'll probably be babysitting her little guy. And so I just wanted to do something special. And, of course, I was talking to y'all and not paying attention. I made a mistake. There I go, being human again. How dare I? You know? How many of y'all been human today? Was you human yesterday? Guess what? We're probably going to all be human tomorrow, too. But that is okay. Because that's how we're created. And that's how we grow, you know? God didn't make us to be machines. He made us in His image. And no, He was perfect. But the part of His image that we are is the part that loves. And the part that learns and grows and all these other good things. I got it undone. Thank you, Jesus. So, you know, that's okay. We're human. We make mistakes. We learn from it. And we keep going. Now we're going to try again. See if I can get it right this time. So y'all cross your fingers and say your prayers. Like they say, Jesus and germs is everywhere. Alright, and if you're wondering what in the world is she doing with these knots, I'm tying this puppy up so tight because I don't want my baby girl to worry when she's at that awards ceremony that the bracelet that Mama made is going to come apart. But you know what? I do the same for any bracelet for anybody I made. I would do my very best to make sure that it did not come apart. Have I ever had a piece of jewelry come apart? Not that I'm aware of. But you know what? I wouldn't be surprised because, again, things happen. Life happens. All right. Oops. Well, I was fixing to say, we're about ready to give this baby a haircut. And let's do that. I should have got my flush cutters, but you know what? That's okay. All right, let's see where we are. Okay. Now I like to take and just squeeze it together. Alrighty. Then I take my little jump ring here. And I'm going to open this sweet baby up. And we are almost through making this bracelet for my sweet baby girl. And she is the one in the family that loves the color gold. And so she wears gold and silver. Some people wear just silver. Some people wear just gold. Some wear just gunmetal, just bronze, just copper, just rose gold. But she kind of wears it all. But out of all of us, she likes the gold the best. And I don't see that well. So I apologize. It takes me a few tries sometimes to get these jump rings through both of these rings. I can get it through one, but then getting it through the second one's harder. But when you only have one eye that works, you keep on keeping on till you get it right. Hang on. I think I need to clip just a hair more. Let's see. That helped. Let's see. All right. Now, come on. Like I said, I can get it through the first one okay sometimes. Sometimes even that's a pickle, but that's okay. I will get it. And if you want to stick around, and it's okay. But if you've enjoyed any part of tonight, I would really love it if you would like and share and ring the bell and comment and do all them things. Because here at JENN-Menship Jewels, I really am trying to grow my channel. I had hoped more than anything to reach 100 subscribers before the 1st, and that didn't happen. So maybe before September 1st it will. Now if I can get my hands to work, I'm going to show y'all how this little bracelet here is going to look. Because I'll put it on my little board here, and then I'll give it to my baby girl when I see her next time, which will probably be, if not before, this weekend. Okay, we are done. So let's bring it up here. Try to give y'all a little bit more light. And I'll put it here by my cross. Let's see, that's my pink stack. Okay, let's see if I can bring it. Or I tell you what, I'll bring y'all closer to the light. How about that? Here you go. That's the one I made for my baby. The iridescence and the clears. Okay. My favorite one is the cross. And then I have the neutral stones. That stack of bracelets. And then I have the pretty blues and the pretty pinks on here. But anyway, I just thank y'all for being here with me tonight. This is the foam lanyard that I'm working on. I designed it. Now I'm going to string it on the right string. I like to play along with things and see. And I just want to say I love you. Life is short. So you know what? Tell somebody you love them tonight. God bless you. And I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye now.